Welcome to episode 4, removal of the engine and transmission. I will probably have to do this in several parts as pulling the engine and transmission is a bit lengthy. You may have noticed the exhaust is still there in some of my clips. It was taken out after I finished working on the top part of the engine. I decided to make it a separate episode, and it is in episode 3, removing the exhaust, scrap or treasure. So let's get to it. All right, we're gonna start working from the top to get this engine out and transmission. Let's start by disconnecting the battery. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to try to take off some of this tin. Spray them with liquid wrench. Oh, that one's busted. Okay. Let's hit that one. Might as well hit all these bolts because I'm going to have to get to them eventually. Yeah, that's Cranky's bolts. Those will come later. The other thing is disconnect fuel line and put a plug on that. Let's go over the other side and do those. Okay, I'm going to take the fuel lines off now. Hoping these won't be any issue because I think he just put these on not too long ago. All right. Oh, keep those up. Okay, let's put this in there. We'll tighten it back up. Disconnect the wiring. Okay. Alternator. Boy, those wires look pretty good. Wonder if they've been replaced. Yeah, some of this stuff looks like it's been worked on. This is some kind of ground wire. Get that off. Got that off. It's these two, but we'll get this ground wire off. I don't recall seeing that on my other Porsche. Well, I'm not sure whether I should go after these tins with just a screwdriver like so. Well, that works. I think I'm going to get a bigger screwdriver if I got one. Put this in my bag. Okay, so the impact did work on one rusty one. Let's see if we can get it to work on this one. Yeah, got it. I'm no expert, but I will say this. If the Germans are so good at engineering and they used like a hex bolts other places, why didn't they use that on the tin too? Probably because they felt maybe people would over torque them or something. But this is crazy. Well, I'll keep working on them. Well, in looking at it and trying to get to those screws on the tins, I'm pretty sure these carburetors got to come out before I can do much. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will admit though, not used to Porsches and the side wrenches they use, I spend most of my time, chasing down the wrenches. Okay. Comes all the way through. Okay, well, I'm good with that. We'll just put this back on. All right, on to the carburetors. Hopefully I don't drop anything down there. So I'm going to be in the way, but basically I'm going to unhook the linkage right here with this 8mm wrench and a 10. Okay, let's see if we can pull it out. All right, over to the other side, which is identical. We don't need to record that. Actually, I think I'm going to take off these manifolds. Well, I'm hoping none of the washers drop anywhere. I think we're going to be okay, but oh, you're kidding me. Dang. I'm going to try to save this gasket because I don't want to have to hunt down new ones. Doesn't look like they used any type of sealer on it. So now look at this hose. Okay. That must be EGR. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we're looking good. Now I'm going to do the other side. No sense in recording as it's the same. Okay, for reference sake, we can see that this harness here looks like it's got to be disconnected. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, so we've got a green and red wire here and a green wire here. And then we've got two coil wires. Two different size bolts that are holding in the coil. Okay, so what we've got here is positive gets the heavier gauge, negative gets the lighter gauge black wire. I'm going to go ahead and pull this off the distributor. The positive gets the red, the negative gets the black. So that's pretty simple. There. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's get it. Okay. There we go. Okay, now back to these. Can get to them a little easier now. There we go. This thing's hitting the distributor. Yeah, when I was trying to get this thing running, I had to really turn that distributor. I think it was put in maybe a tooth off or something. I'm not sure, but definitely wasn't running really good even though it has low compression. I'm going to put these back just so I know where they go, but the washers and contacts are really messed up. Hopefully I got that on the right way. Yep. Yeah. Okay, that takes care of that. The harness is disconnected. Yep. All right, next up is the tin. So there are the tin screws I couldn't get out. There's the other two or three. So I'm going to lubricate those from down below. Okay, so I'm going to spray the tin screws from down below. That concludes part 1 of episode 4, working from the top of the engine. Part 2 of episode 4 is working from underneath.